It is an era of turbulence, a time of uncertainty. The world is changing. Kingdoms emerge and prepare for war. Welcome to Fantasia.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is Klautos, and welcome back to Fantasia. We're here in the human kingdom. Check out that castle. Doesn't that look good? I love it. I love it so much. We still have a lot to do on it. It's nowhere near done. If you're just new to the channel, this is the series where I am building a complete fantasy world, a la Lord of the Rings, Middle Earth, entirely in Minecraft. So this is the first of our human kingdoms. We still don't have a name for it, but let's go on inside. We'll see what we did in the last episode. We went down, this right here is our Zwinger. This is a defensive design that basically makes it very difficult for an army to penetrate the castle and get on the inside, because the whole way they're going through this corridor of death, basically. And yeah, so the idea behind this kingdom is I want it to be as historically accurate as possible. So everything I'm doing, every wall, every design is made with historical accuracy and function in mind. So we have these crenellations up here, and we have proper machicolations, right, on all of the walls, which I really love. That is the start of our keep there, and I really need to get some more work done on the outside of that. Now, I previously had said that I really just want to build it from the bottom up, and I'm still going to do that, but I think what I want to do in this episode is get the walls up. I'm still going to build it from the ground up, but I want to get the outside of it done, just so we have something better to look at than a couple of round towers. And why do I keep having these lag spikes? What is the deal? I don't know. There's another one. What is up with my computer? I probably need to reboot or something. Anyway, so this is what it is so far. It's not much, because we started down here. And by the way, this is my texture pack that I am designing myself. That is what a redstone torch looks like. I love it. So here we are in the dungeon. This is what we did in the last episode. We added some jail cells and stuff like that. And man, I'm gonna have to reboot my computer before the next clip, because this lag spike is really driving me nuts. So we have all these cells here, and this is our torture chamber, which I kind of want to revamp. I have some more ideas for it that I really want to try out. But before we do any of that, it is after the first of the month, and we have a brand new patron to add to the Hall of Patrons. So let's go on over there and get that done, huh? Alright, y'all, we're here at the Valley of Patrons, heading over to the Hall of Patrons right over there. I still need to make bridges and do some more work in this area. It's very barren. There's very little life here. I just reset my computer, and I'm still getting lag spikes. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is. Like, there was a little one right there. I don't know what it is. Anyway, this is the Hall of Patrons. So let's go and add our new patron, huh? And she has joined at the goblin level. So we're gonna take one of each of these, and I believe. Oh, wait, there we go. Right here in the entry. We need someone right here in the entryway. So, right opposite here, we will put the statue. Boom, 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 boom. And this patron is Sarah Katie. Thank you very much for your patronage. I really appreciate it tremendously. You are awesome. Okay, let's I want to add a couple of Do a couple candles by there. I forgot to do that over here on Bard. So let's do that. There, that's nice. Now, as you can see, some of the textures here in this area are default. And that's because when I built this place, I was still using the Conquest Reforged, not Reforged, but just the Conquest texture pack. So I haven't done my chiseled stone yet. I recently did my andesite. This is a brand new addition. The polished andesite looks like that. And check this out. I want to show this to you guys real quick. It makes these large bricks like this. See? Isn't that awesome? I need to do a little bit of fixing here on the edges there, just to make it look a little more natural. But, you know, I'm still working on it. It'll be, it should be done pretty soon. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you, Sarah. I really appreciate it. Let's head on back over to the Human Kingdom and get a little bit of work done over there. All right, guys, I'm almost done with these walls. Oops. Pretty close. This is the final thing. I am way up high in the sky. You'll see it all in just a second. This has taken a very long time, and what I'm doing is actually pretty simple. Basically, I'm just raising the walls up in increments of 8, because all the floor levels inside the castle are going to be 8 blocks high. So, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, that should be it, and let's take a look at what we have now. Bam! Look at that. Now I might get rid of the cobblestone that's around the towers, just to sort of separate it a little bit more from the actual walls of the keep itself. Or I might leave them there. I don't know. I haven't decided. One of the downfalls of having those there is that when I end up putting the crenellations up here, the matriculations are going to be like, you know, maybe there, and you can't see straight down to whoever's under there because it's your view's being blocked by those things. So I don't know. Just I'll sit on it for a little while, leave it like this, and then once I figure out probably a good top to it, then maybe I'll go back and get rid of those. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it like that. It's all just just stone brick and cobblestone stairs. That's really all this is. It's very simple. It's very big. I added some crenellations right up here so that if somebody's trying to storm the gate or whatever, they'll get you know, a rain of arrows down onto their heads. Yeah, very cool. I think I want to put an arch right up in there. I think an arch there would be cool. But then again, it might... No, it won't hinder your view from here. No, that'll be fine. Let's do that. Let's see if we can't come up with a decent archway for this. And maybe we could even put a roof over this or something. But I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. I think it would look cool. We'll see. Let's go. Okay, so let's go across. If we get a nice arch sort of shape. How many down is that? That's right there. Alright. I want it to be just above that. Maybe a little lower. We'll see. Okay, so we have 1, then we have 2. I think we should have 3 here. So we have that nice kind of gradient, you know? Yeah, I kind of like it. Let's see. Let's round off some of these edges a little bit so they don't look so harsh. See what that does. Oh. We need a slab. There we are. Boom. 2 slabs. Oh, yeah. It'll just be a full block, huh? You don't need a slab. There. Alright, so how does that look from down here? Now, the top is going to have to be dressed up a little bit. Let's see. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. The reason I don't is because I really don't like how it's connecting those. Because they're connected back there. And really, this isn't necessary from a castle design perspective. It just looks cool to have an arch there, but I don't think I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to get rid of it. What I might end up doing is actually rounding off these corners here. I think that would be a better thing to do. How's that? I like that better. I like that better. There's just a little bit, that was just a little too blocky right there. I definitely like this better. Okay, let's get these in here. Boom. I love the debug stick. It's so handy. Now, one thing I've been thinking about for a while, there we go, is, you know, I really like survival mode, and the reason why I don't play in survival mode is because I just don't have the time for that much grind, especially when I'm also playing in the Realm of Vasten and on Craftaway, and those are both survival series. So I play in creative here because I just don't have the time to go and grind for resources in 3 different series. So, but I really like survival, and I prefer to play that way, where there's danger, there's mobs, you know, and you know you have to survive. I like that better. However, I just don't have the time for the grind. So what I really want to do, what I want to try to find is a way to play in survival mode, but still have access to the creative menu. And I don't know if that exists, if there's a mod for that or something. If you know of one, then let me know in the comments section so I can go check it out. I'd really appreciate that, because if I can switch this to a survival series where I actually have to, you know, watch out for mobs and I can't fly, I have a habit of just flying and I don't like it. Let me know. Leave me a comment, and maybe, you know, I would happily install that. Because it's not that I don't like survival or that I don't want to build in survival. It's just the time, the grind. That's it. That's really the only reason why this series is a creative series. Man, that looks cool from here. Look at that. Oh, that's so awesome. Now, I don't want to build the top just yet. And the reason for that is because I got to get these floors done. And right now, it is effectively a 1, 2, 3-story building. Okay, this is the main floor right here. Now, this under here, this undercroft area, is going to be sort of like the basement, and then the dungeon is below that inside of this rock mountain, right? So there aren't going to be very many windows. I'll probably put like 2 in each of these. Just little tiny windows, because historical castles did not have a lot of windows. Maybe up top I'll put like a big feature window. I think that would be cool. But other than that, just a bunch, not even a bunch, just random sort of scattered little windows, just here and there on these walls. I got rid of the back side of these towers because I figure we could just merge the towers with the castle, right? And then up top, when they go up higher than the roof, because these are going to go up even higher. Same thing with that tower over there and that tower there. They're all going to go up significantly higher. So the reason why I did it 8 is because each of these floors is going to be 8 high, okay? And so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. That's going to be the floor of the next floor, right? So then we go up again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right there. That's going to be another floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh, did I screw it up? I think I did. If I screwed this whole thing up, I'm gonna be very upset. Let's see, hold on. Oh, that's right, because the undercroft isn't 8. The undercroft is actually smaller. This is the floor level right here. Okay? So if we take this, let's see. Yeah, right here is our floor level. Boom. Right? And yeah, right there. So 8 up. So this is going to be a floor coming out like this. And then we're going to have another one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be there. Not there. Let's patch that up. Yep, there's the floor. So, oh, come on. So this is going to be the second floor. And I'm calling this the second floor, and I'm calling everything underneath this floor. This is going to be the main floor. Everything under this, I'm going to consider negative floors or basement level. Basement level 1 and then dungeon level, which is basement level 2. So the ceilings are going to be this high throughout the castle, which is big. That's really tall. Okay. Right now, so we have 1, 2, 3 floors in these walls, and I think that's good for the outside. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have a roof sort of sloping in, and then I'm going to have a 4th floor on top, so it's going to come up like this, and then the roof is going to slope in again to come up here to the top of the castle. Okay? So the 4th floor is going to have a smaller footprint than the bottom 3 floors. I might even have a 5th floor. Not quite sure. And then the castles, of course, are going to shoot way up. Yeah. Castles. Towers, I mean, are going to shoot way up. So, yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do next. Now, I need to go in here and start doing these walls. And I also need to figure out where the walls are going to be here. And I need to fill these rooms out. So, effectively, the way that historical castles were designed is that the walls, if there was a stone wall at the top, it had to go all the way down to the ground. Okay? So, the bottom levels would have the most walls in it, basically. Stone walls for structural support. Now, you could have some wooden walls to make smaller rooms and closets and things like that, but the main walls are going to be all stone. And they have to cut through from top to bottom through the entire heap here. So if we look under here, we'll see that it continues down like that, and that's our dungeon down there. So all of these walls go down. So I need to figure out exactly how I want the floor plan of this level to be. So in the dungeon, right here is where you have the main entryway to the dungeon, and then we have this corridor that goes either way, and then we have separate cells and little subsects of the dungeon going like that. But in this level, I think what I want to do is kind of block off this half from that half. Okay, so there really is no way to connect the two sides. And I think under here, on this side, is going to be a treasury and maybe an armory for the keep, for the king, for the stuff. This is just really important things are going to go over here. And maybe a little personal storage for the king's family and stuff like that, the royal family. And then over here, I'd like to have basically supplies, general supplies for the castle, maintenance sort of things, utilitarian things, kitchen. I think the kitchen is going to be down here, and food storage, things like that. Okay, and then up on this floor, we're going to have this main walkway here, and on that side is going to be ballrooms and things like that, bedrooms on the lower levels, ballrooms up top. And over here, we're going to have eating areas and stuff like that. So, food and stuff like that is all going to go over here. And this is going to be more the private area. But I'm not sticking to that rule really a whole lot, because there is going to be a little bit of overflow between the areas. For example, the ballroom has to be really big. So it's probably going to be... that's pretty much a public area, and that's going to span across both sides. It's going to be massive, okay? And the courtroom as well is also going to be massive. So I need to figure out where all those rooms are going to go. It's going to... man, there's a lot of planning that's going into this. So, yeah, let me play around with these walls, figure out where they're going to go, how I'm going to lay out this, this floor here, and I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, so I spent a lot of time just staring at the place for a little bit, okay? And thinking logistically about foot travel and stuff like this around the area. So we have a door here. This is sort of the entrance to the servants' quarters, right? So the main keep is up there. The main entrance goes to that floor. But the servants' quarters entrance is right here. And I'm probably going to fortify this a little bit more. I need to do something that makes this whole area cooler, because right now it's very just don't like it. But we'll worry about that later. I just wanted to get those walls up. So when we come in here, this is sort of going to be the check-in room, right? So whenever the servants come in for their day of work, they get checked in here. This leads to a guard tower that's right there, okay, going all the way up. So we'll have some guards in here and stuff like this, and the servants come in. Some of the servants, like, you know, the head chefs and stuff like this, they would probably live in the castle. But all the helpers who come in here are going to be, they're going to have to check in and stuff, you know, with the guards, make sure that everybody who's in the castle is supposed to be in the castle. So this is sort of the check-in area. Over here is going to be the main kitchen area, and I made it nice and big. I got rid of the walls here, and these are basically just going to be pillars. There's going to be no walls anywhere in this area except back here. Now in this tower, I'm going to have a stairway, a stairwell going up, spiraling up that thing. All right. I added another staircase over there because this staircase is not going to give you access to this half. So this wall right here, I'll go ahead and put it in right now, is going to be all just sealed off, basically. So there's going to be two main sections of this undercroft area. We have sort of the kitchen section, the utility section, and then we have the king's private, his private sort of, oh, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Why can't I think of it? His treasury. That's the word I'm thinking of. The king's private treasury and the armory are all going to be on that side of this wall. So I'm going to fill this in right here. And I put in that so I would sort of have a reference as to where the floor is when I'm building those pillars up. And this is, oh, come on. Blah, blah. These corners are a pain. These are no problem, but the corners, and I'm still getting those lag spikes. I don't know what the deal is with that, but oh well. So, yes. There. Okay, now this is all separate from that. So this is going to be the main cooking area. There's going to be a stairwell that goes up from this cooking area up into what is going to be on this level, several dining halls. There will be some small ones. There will be some larger ones. Or probably one large one and maybe two small ones, you know, because sometimes they don't have a big crowd to entertain, you know, so they got to have some small dining areas from time to time. Yeah, so this is going to be a massive stairwell that goes up there. I'll probably double up these walls since it's so big, and it only goes up 8 blocks, or 6 blocks here, but 8 blocks for the rest. I'll probably have like a little tiny room on these sides here where some guards can kind of look out and stuff like that. But there's going to be a stairwell sort of inside of this, so there'll probably be like an inner wall, you know, something like this coming around, whatever, and then the stairwell would be inside of this thing, and it would lead out to this outer sort of rounded hallway where the guards would be, right? But I'm not going to worry about that right now. That's later on. For now, I just want to get these walls in place and get the floor plan laid out for this area. So we have, let's put that there. I have this one pillar here, And right here, we're going to have to bring this out. Now, for arches, let's do this. We'll do that. You can maintain the structural integrity of this stone wall as long as you use an arch, because arches are very, very structurally strong. They can hold up a lot of weight as long as if you have a hole, put it under an arch, because it spreads out the weight. It distributes it evenly, and it'll hold up. So we can get away with cutting out this wall here. But I think I want to do something like this for these pillars. The pillars still need to be, pretty robust. I think that'll do right there. And, maybe even... Hold on, maybe we could even do something like... let's get a stair out. There. Where are you? There you are. Maybe, just for... for aesthetic reasons, we could do something like this. Because I want this place to be open. I want it to have a very open sort of feel. And that kind of helps. You can kind of see around that corner a little better. Yeah, I might do something like that. Let's see. And then this would have to be something like that, I think. Come out one more. And then we'd get the stairs. Oop, wait, nope. Like that. I don't know. Let's see if we do it here. Let's see. Wait, it came out 1, 2, 1, 2, and then a stair. Yeah, that'll fit. And this one came out 1. Right? And then we did upside down stair, regular stair. That works. It's a little too A-shaped, though. Not really the angle that I had in mind. Let's try something like this. I want a better arch. Oh yeah, I like that better. We don't need that. Yeah, I think that's how we'll do it. Anyway, let me get some more of these done. Let me get these walls put up, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. I got the walls done, and yeah, I like it. I ended up making this here. This is going to be sort of the food storage area where they're going to store all their produce, all their meat, stuff like that. And then this side is going to be a stairway that leads up into the tower and the rest of this part of the castle. Over here is going to be the main cooking area, these 4 sort of quadrants here, where there are going to be stoves and fires and stuff like that, and people cooking, doing all that. Back this way, we have sort of utility storage, or maybe storage for the coats, I guess. Maybe it's like a coat closet for the people who are working in the kitchen or stuff like that. Over here we'll have some shelves. These are just little storage closet areas here. I didn't want these rooms to be really that important because right below are prisoners who are in solitary confinement, and they're probably going to be it's going to be a little noisy over here, so yeah, so that's what that is. Over here is going to be maybe utility type stuff, janitor people, cleaning people, bus boys, things like that. People who are cleaning the area upstairs, stuff like that, is going to go in this area. And this is the other stairway that goes up here. I'm probably going to revamp this. I'm not sure that that's where I want the stairs to go, right there. There need to be stairs in here, but I'm not sure that that's exactly the placement that I want. So this is the general floor plan right here. Okay, so there's this area here, which is like the cooking area. And then this area here, which is sort of storage and sort of the cleaning area. Although the whole castle gets cleaned, but this is, you know what I'm saying? This is the sort of custodial area where they keep all their supplies and stuff like that. Yeah, well, I think that's about all I have time for this episode. I think in the next one, we're going to do this, which is going to be the armory and the treasury for the king and the royal family. So yeah, that's where we're at in Fantasia. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it, and share the video. That helps out tremendously because YouTube does not like to recommend my videos. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm terrible. Who knows? But anyway, if you would share it, I'd really appreciate it. It would help out a whole lot. So yeah, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you guys in the next chapter of Fantasia. And until that time, be excellent to each other, and farewell.